Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be checking out Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool. I haven't used it for a long time, so I thought I would check it out and maybe take you on the journey with me. It looks like it's a little different than it used to be. And they have frequently asked questions, and you can see the website in the upper left-hand corner if you need that. And it talks about troubleshooting and password and the curriculum and the EP assignments and EP Online in high school. And so there's that. It says they have more than 100 Facebook groups. Please find a couple that would best support your family. You could start with your state country group if you don't want to be on Facebook. Even if it is just to be in one of our groups, then you can ask questions in the comments section of this page. A main role in one of our groups is to the EP only. The main groups are for EP only and not to share about other resources. I want to keep it easy peasy and don't want anyone, including myself, overwhelmed with the endless influx of great resources, even if they are free. Troubleshooting. What is the password? Where do I register? I found a problem with a link. I can't log in. I'm having trouble with my computer. Then it says, how do I get started? So it has all this information. The overview page, quick start guide, where you create accounts, placement resources. So you can go to placement resources. And then it says, oh, okay. When you go to pick which history theme, that's new since I had used it. How many lessons are we supposed to do each day? And it says do one lesson a day for 180 days. So, and they have weekly courses, art, music, PE, computer thinking, are designed to be done one lesson each week for 36 weeks. Of course, you're the teacher, and you're welcome to move through the lessons at your students' pace. So there's a list of questions and answers. And there's more. So you can go through the list of answers and questions. So if you have questions or you're having a hard time, it seems like how do I get started homeschooling? Spreadsheet has a join your state group, find out your state's requirement, connect with local homeschoolers. Here's our guide to getting started with the curriculum. Does this meet my state's requirement? Easy Peasy is used by families in all 50 states. So it was made to meet Pennsylvania requirements. There you go. They have a lot of answers to a lot of questions. So I do love that. And then there's the questions where people ask questions and they get answer. So, and then we're going here and there's the overview. And then there's that. There's a video. And it talks about the curriculum and getting ad block and switching on restricted mode on YouTube. And there are placement guides. So you can go to the placement guides. If you see an asterisk, it means there's a worksheet. You will need to print it out, or you can find it in your printables workbook. It means it's optional. So there's that as well. So there's a lot of instructions here. And this is on overview. If you see it right here, that's where I'm at. It says your child just needs basic tools, pencils, scissors, glue, crayons, and colored pencils. There are links to material needed lists at the top of each course page. I talk about putting something in a Bible notebook. So It's a lot. I didn't realize it was so much to go over. It says there is no enrollment. We keep no records. We are not a school. We are just a curriculum resource. The curriculum is open and available for anyone to use. The parent is responsible for creating, maintaining, and providing records. So you can keep like a daily log, and you can put day 1, August 5th, the time, the name of the subject like math, English, spelling. And then you can put All-in-One Homeschool because that's the website you're using. And then you can put the activity they did so that you have that daily list of activities in a notebook or a WordPad document or however. It says go to this link at My EP Assignments and click on the little rectangle picture with your logo. It will take you to PayPal. These donations pay my family's income. Click cancel if you don't want to donate. Either way, it will redirect you to register from that point. Enter your email address and then you can check if you forget your password in order to reset it. Choose an easy password that your kids will be able to remember, like school or EP. We're not saving any sensitive information other than some first names and school and course choices. Log in. This is where you will go each day. Right now, it says student 1. In the future, your students' names will be there, and then we'll just click on their names to go straight to their lessons. Follow the directions that follow the video below. If you prefer video instructions, here you go. And then it says click on the parent settings. Click edit student name. Type your student's name. Click save. Look at the placement guides and have your children do the placement test if you want help placing them. This is for preschool through EP's level 7. Check on the set level and theme. Choose a guide's grade level. If they are preschool or kindergarten, click for preschool at the kindergarten at the top. If they are levels 1 through 8, click their level and pick any history theme. If you have more than one student in level 1 through 8, use the same theme for each child. So click add a student if you have more children and do the same thing as many times as you needed. So there it is. And it's a lot of information. And there's the placement guides. It talks about the placement guides. We've added a placement test to the page to help you place your child within our curriculum as well. It's all just a recommendation. You get the final choice for your child. And then it talks about the history. Ancient history and biology, early American history and zoology, lots of laptops. Geography and cultures and earth science, modern history and chemistry, physics, lots of experiments. So, there's a lot. And it's free, or you can donate if you want to. Why get an account? Keep your information from computer to computer. Have your info survive Windows updates and browser cleanings. To be able to check in from your phone. And it says, click the image to go to PayPal to donate any amount. Please realize that these donations are least family's income. My recommendation is $15 for your family if you're able, but it's not required. Most do not donate, so we do appreciate your donations. But otherwise, you can just click cancel. We don't want to pay to hold your info forever and ever, so please delete your account if you stop using it. If you continue to use this in the future years, consider making another donation to Lee's family in the future. Said you just need one account per family. Use the image above to go to PayPal. It will redirect you to the registration page even if you hit cancel. Didn't get redirected? Click here for help. Thanks for using our program. And this page. Welcome to My EP Assignments. This site exists to help you use the lessons all in one at All-in-One Homeschool. You can pick and choose your courses and have your child receive their individualized course plans served up in daily lessons. Please watch this video and afterwards click the login at the bottom of the page to get started. You'll log in using the email address and password you just created. You'll click on Parent Settings and scroll down to look at the student's heading on the left. You'll click Edit Student and type in your child's name. Use Add Student to add more children. You switch children to flip between students. Click Set Level and Theme and choose that child's grade level and the same theme for each student where asked. Use the placement guides and placement tests for students in preschool through middle school. Use previous course and next course to tweak any courses, moving them up or down a level. Explore the settings page to learn about other features and enjoy. Click on your name to go to your lessons, and it says you click on the parent settings. And this one is the index, day 1, lesson 1. This is math 3, so if they're on math 3. Welcome to your first day of school. I want to give you an important reminder before you begin. Many of your lessons below have an internet link for you to click on. When you go to the different internet pages for your lessons, please do not click on anything else on that page except what the directions tell you to. Do not click on advertisements or games. Do not click on anything that takes you to different websites. Just stay focused on your lesson and then close that window, and you should be right back here for the next lesson, okay? And then it says if you didn't get here through my EP assignments. And this one says find the numbers and shoot off the fireworks. Choose 1 through 100. Turn off your ad blocker. If you're using a mobile device, this activity will send you to their paid app. Set your browser to desktop to try to bypass that. Directions here. Go on a math journey. Watch the shape song. Draw each shape it sings about. You don't need a worksheet for today, but you should decide if you want to print out the worksheets for the year over 100 pages or buy them as a printable book. So, this is the EP Math 3 printables that she has, and you can print that out. You can save it for a PDF and print it out later. So you can print out the curriculum because it has it and it stops. So you can print that out and say, oh, there's the curriculum. If you're using this. It's not the same as that. It's different, but because there's so much. I'm wondering where you can print out the curriculum for to turn into the school. That would be my question. Because if you're going to homeschool, often you need to be able to print out the curriculum to turn it in. But there's a workbook. And you may not want to print it at home. You might want to save it as a PDF and take it somewhere else. It might be cheaper on... Some places have printing for very low cost, especially if you print so many pages. And if you have a lot of books to print off, you might want to do that. But they can save it as a PDF and have them read it and write the answers on a page if you like. That's a really good workbook. I really like that. And if you want, you can click, there was a way to click on buying the workbook, and I think it was like $5 or $6. It takes you to the link, but it pulls up like Amazon and gives my name and the state I live in, and I didn't want that on there, so it showed the name and the city and state I live in. This is a really nice workbook, and that's just... That's really nice. Because some homeschoolers, they don't do online curriculum. Some of them like to just do workbooks and give their student a workbook for each subject and tell them they have to do it for so many hours a day and work a page in each subject, and that they can start whenever they want. Like if they get up at 7, they can start at 7. If they get up at 8, they can start at 8. That way, if they want to get done earlier, they can. Because some of the students just want to get it done, get it out of the way, and do other things. But some people have set schedules, so... I don't know why I'm scrolling through the whole workbook, because you can easily get it. You just go on the website. It's free, and you can see it. So there's reading. Welcome to your first day of school. I wanted to give you an important reminder before you begin. There you go. Many of your lessons will have an internet link to click on. See, listen to the story of Paul Bunyan. Click on the play button. You can read along if you like. The story of Paul Bunyan is a tall tale. See? And so, try to read poem number 5. Then go to this timer and see how fast you can read it. If you want, here is a Paul Bunyan cartoon you can watch on YouTube. This is the end of your work for this course, for your first day. You're allowed to move on at your own pace. This is homeschooling, but it's intended you complete one lesson a day. So you could do this, have them do the one lesson a day, and then if they have more time, you could do other things. You could have them go to like Mr. Nussbaum and choose other things that they want to learn about for the day and make it fun. And this one is handwriting. Write your full name, full address, and phone number. This is the end of your work for this course for the first day. And that one would depend on how fast the student is at writing before they would get that done. This is the New Testament, so if you want to read the New Testament, welcome to your first day. And it says read Mark 1 through 20, and there's audio. What did John the Baptist tell people to do in order to prepare for Jesus' coming? So you have questions to answer. Then it says time for a break. And this is early American history. Welcome to your first day of school. I wanted to give you an important reminder before you begin. And then it tells them again about the links. Then it talks about the worksheets. If you want to get the worksheets for early American history. You will be reading the true story of Christopher Columbus. That's the link for those who want to download the book. You're going to be reading the first 7 chapters. Today you will read the first half of chapter 1. Here is the audio version if you want to listen to it. Look at the picture of Columbus. Look at the map of his famous voyage. Here are 2 paintings. Here are history printables. One through 4. So, and I don't know how many hours you're supposed to homeschool a day in the state that you're in, but it's some of them don't give you a required number of hours, and some of them say you have to do it 3.5 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours. So, and I don't know how long this takes to do, but here's zoology if you want to do zoology. So there's a book too. Watch a video on animal classification. Make sure you know what each of those classification words are in general. Try the quiz. This is the end of your work. I don't want to go to each page because I don't want to get copyright notices on my video. And I don't know if their videos, sometimes they'll give me copyright notices. Oh, and let's review the types of woodwind instruments. Choose woodwinds. Click on each one to read about it. Click the play button to listen to it played. I remember, see, it used to be set up different for them to do. And so now but I like it. Like I said, I don't know how long it takes to do each assignment. I would guess it depends on the student. And if they're enjoying playing a game, maybe they'll be playing it for longer. So one student might be playing that game for longer than another, just depending on how much fun they're doing it. So anyway, this just seems like it's just an excellent website. I really love Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool, so I thought I would go through some of it to try to make it easier for you to use because it has a lot. You have to realize it has a lot of curriculum, and you might have questions, and I don't know if I answered your questions, but I do love Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool, so I wanted to take a look at it. I hadn't been on this website for a few years, so it has changed from the way that I used to look at it. And this is like if you want to click on Math 3, and so it shows you books to work offline, Lesson 1, students, find the numbers and shoot off the fireworks, go on the math journey, watch the shape song, Lesson 2, Lesson 3, so you can see what the lessons are if you like. Extra math, if you haven't yet, go to this site every day until you know all of your addition and subtraction facts really fast. Stop when you get to multiplication. So you can see the different assignments in math. Counting by tens on lesson 7. So if you're keeping your daily log of activities and you get to day 7 in math, you could put extra math instead of all-in-one homeschool, or you could put all-in-one homeschool extra math, and you can put counting by tens. So that would be their daily activity would be counting by tens. So there's a game, and lesson 8 would be like day 8. And then you watch a presentation. When the ones add up to 10, you make them into a group of 10 and add them to the tens. And then you can do your worksheet for lesson 8. So day 8, you might want to put groups of 10 for your daily activity. And you can put all-in-one homeschool or you can put extra math. And there's lesson 9 and lesson 10. So it's an excellent resource. So you can see the way they have it, and I think it goes all the way up to page, we'll see how many days it is. Yeah, it goes all the way up to 180. So there's 180 days worth of school. And so let's go to language arts. So you can see lesson 1 is handwriting. Lesson 2 is writing. So day 2 would be about William Blake. So copy at least 3 lines of poetry that are repeated. So day 2 you could put poetry. Day 3, copy just the first part of the line from each stanza. Day 3 is about stanzas. And there is lesson 4, look at poem, and 16. Copy one of the stanzas from poem 16, make it look like a poem. So you can see how they have the different subjects, and you can see how they have 180 days of work for your students so that you can go through it. And like I said, I don't know I don't know if it's going to take your students 3 hours to do the work, but that might free up time to do other things. Maybe you want to teach your child to cook French toast, or maybe you want to do art and PE and music and things like that as well. So you can write down their subjects. And that's great fun. She has foreign languages as well. So we'll go to Spanish 1. And this is just so you could take a look at it. And join us for live weekly practice. That's great. Credits 1, recommended grades 8 through 10. So this is for older students. And so they have frequently asked questions. So it has a lot of subjects and it has a lot of links. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, and I thought I would go check it out. And I haven't done it in a long time. So it's me doing this is almost like me being new, trying to figure it out, which would be how you would be trying to figure it out. So, and there's math printables and there's math facts. So it's really excellent. It's just an excellent website. It has so much. But I love this. So, and they have a summer book for as well. So that's excellent. So just finished level 3. You want to go to this summer book. So it's important, to keep students learning during the year. And I have a lot of tabs open. So I don't know how long this is going to take to open up. But anyway, I hope this YouTube video helps somebody out there trying to figure out how to use this or trying to choose curriculum to see if they liked it. And so there's summer book. So that looks like fun. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody out there. I have packed a lot of information into my YouTube videos, and I try to go over a lot of information. And this one isn't like that, so it may seem a little slower because it has less information. It's just about going to All-in-One Homeschool and checking it out. So I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope it helps someone, and have a great day. I might do another one later. Bye-bye.